If I asked you to find a local plumber or a local painter or a local restaurant or any type of local business, what website comes up in your head? And if your website answer was Google, then you are completely right. The matter of the fact is, millions of people are searching Google each and every day. And it gives people like Joe an opportunity at 18 years old to make $1,100 literally 2 weeks after learning this skill set. It's called SEO. Basically, it works like this. People come from Google, they go to a website, they call that business because we're on Google. For some reason, we trust Google that the best websites will be at the top that aren't paying for advertising because we understand that this is organic. So basically, people go to those websites after they make a search, they click on the organic results, so it's not the paid ad result, it's the organic, and they go to the website. Now, when they land on this website, we then sell them as digital marketing professionals. And today, I cover Joe's experience, 18 years old, going to college, how he closed an attorney in literally 2 weeks' time. Now, this is not some bullshit. This is verified, right? He actually did this literally by knowing a little bit about SEO. He's been in the course for about 2 weeks right now. I want you to hear his experience. I want you to see his mindset as he goes through becoming an entrepreneur. Because although I do SEO, right, I still understand the key principles to being successful in life, right? I got a comment the other day about the Better Business Bureau badge on my wall, and I think it was because most businesses, most of you, wouldn't even consider getting this fucking badge. Most of you wouldn't even consider doing that for your business or your clients, but you need to realize that even though we're doing something digital marketing where it's supposed to be easy to do things, you still need to be a goddamn professional. And Joe understands this. And hear out his story and check out exactly what he's doing now and what he plans to do while he goes through college. So check it out. I'm going to play it right now. To start off, tell me, what happened? How did you get, what happened since you've learned the SEO?
Well, yeah, basically, I always talked with the law office that my mom works at. The lawyers there, they've talked about like how they've wanted a website and stuff like that, and they would obviously have zero idea about SEO. But so I talked to my mom and I was telling her about how now I'm doing websites and doing SEO, and then she was like saying how they were just talking about it the other day. And then, I just went into a meeting with one of the lawyers there, and he basically, like, no questions asked. He's just like, "Hey, how much you charge?" He's like, "Yeah, awesome, let's do it." So now, as soon as I'm finished the website, then I'll be, collecting the paychecks.
Yeah, and what exactly did you charge?
$800 one time, and then $300 a month for like citation cleanup and link building and stuff like that.
Yeah, and it's so funny because like before we actually started talking, you were talking about this client and you got it. And
Yeah.
I literally said, I was like, the first client, once you get that, it's so scalable.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Yeah.
what are your, before you got the client, what were kind of like some of your like, what were you like struggling with, or before, to get clients, what were you struggling with?
I think that the biggest problem for me is I'm in like a smallish town right now, living, in a city of 10,000 people. And even though I think that's more of an excuse than a reason, because, obviously I could go out and get clients, right? But I think I'm just kind of like letting it limit me. But, now that I'm moving, I won't have any reason to hold me back. And then I know if I'm not getting clients, it's nobody's fault but myself.
And how do you plan on getting more clients?
Well, I know that there's a module in the course about that, right? Like the digital agency. But I really like to do door to door, and I think that I want to try that at least a bit. Get a list of clients or list of businesses in the city that are advertising on Yelp and doing Google ads and stuff like that. And I think that they're just like not really utilizing it properly, and just trying to go and approach them. I think that as like a university student, I think that I can, take that kind of approach and just say like, listen, I'm in university. I'm not going to charge as much as, one of these gigantic digital marketing agencies that's going to charge you, $5,000 a month. let's say. So yeah, I think that's one of the ways that I'd like to try. And emailing and doing video audits and calling them, obviously all the standard ways.
Now, what exactly are you going to like sell to them, to these clients?
So basically, if they need a website, I'll build them a website and just ranking them on Google for their terms that they would be after. Let's say Winkler, or sorry, Winnipeg nail salons, Winnipeg restaurant, whatever they and then all the near me. I hadn't even thought about it, but near me has hundreds of thousands of searches every month, and I'm not exactly sure how you would figure out how many of those are in your area, but I think that there might be a way to do that on the Google Keyword Planner. But yeah, so just ranking them in on Google for their terms that would get them leads.
Yeah, of course. And I'm always interested in like kind of hearing what people are doing with the learned information, because it is a lot of information, and the thing is it delivers real results, So do I know you feel confident with what you're going to do, but what made you want to actually get into the program?
Basically just I know that I just need to take action, and just like buy a course, get through it. And then I think that, that's obviously the first step in any self-help book or anything that you read, just like, take action, all these Instagram, motivation accounts and whatever. But yeah, I just don't want to like put anything off until, I can just say, oh, I'm, getting into university right now. Why would I try and start a business now? I just want to like, do stuff now and get stuff done.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's millions of courses out there. What made you choose the SEO one?
Well, I'm not sure if you're asking about like SEO versus like Amazon or something like that, but I just saw you on YouTube, and like you have so many videos and they're all like crazy helpful. You could have those in the course and charge people for the videos, right? And I'm not sure that book, what's it called? Hook, jab. Is
Jab,
that
jab, hook. Yep.
jab, hook. So that's kind of your strategy, right? Like you just put out content, and it's working because like it's amazing content.
Yeah, and well, that's what SEO is too, right?
Yeah.
So that's how it works. You put out content and you get customers. It's really that simple. People overcomplicate the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Now, where do you see your skill set going? Because with SEO, there's a million things that you can do. Where do you see your skill set going?
Yeah, for sure. I'm doing Amazon FBA right now, and I actually got into Amazon FBA. Well, not really before SEO, because back when I was like 15, I think I first discovered SEO, and I didn't actually really do anything, but I learned a decent bit. I knew all the basic stuff before I got into the course. But then I got into FBA maybe a few months ago, and I'm about to source my first product. So I'm gonna use the skills I learned in the course to, rank my product and rank for my keyword terms in Google, make YouTube videos, rank those in YouTube and Google. Yeah.
Yeah, and just drive it more traffic than other Amazon sellers, because they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing on Amazon, but they don't realize what can happen offside of Amazon.
Yeah.
So you bought the program. What happened next?
So then the next few days I was just, holed up in my room and tried to get through as much as I could. And yeah, just put it to action. And I think I bought it maybe 2 weeks ago, I think. I'm done all the SEO modules, and I haven't watched the modules on, getting clients and the Facebook ads yet, but I plan on doing that soon. But now I've been building my agency website, and now this first client website. Yeah.
Yeah. 2 weeks in.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome. So you learned all of the strategies, you learned all of the information. After your Amazon products, where else is where is it going to take you after that?
Yeah, that's a good question. I'm thinking I want to like really niche down my agency and start to only accept like bigger clients.
Hmm.
I've been looking into, like corporations in America and how like horrible their websites are and how they like have no idea what SEO is, and they
Yeah.
do $10 billion in revenue. So just like signing a few of those kind of clients and, doing work for them.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. And I think Joe, I know you're going to have a lot of success just because of the way you approached me was so proper and it was just so professional. I mean, you offered me a domain and then, that initiated conversation. That was just awesome. And those little business relationship related things are amazing when you have that little gift of, the bit. I know you have it. I've always said that. Now, at university, you're going to meet a lot of people. You're going to meet people who own businesses. You're going to meet everything, and you're going to be the person that's needed in the room because your skill, the specific skill of basic SEO stuff, the stuff that I teach, the stuff that you find online, it really does deliver results.
Hmm.
Now, talk to me about how you're going to deliver results for your first client.
Yeah, I just want to quickly touch on that. I actually have on the very first day of school, I have what's called our Bachelor of Commerce dinner. And I've decided that like I need to just like work until my agency website is done because I'm going to be sitting and, eating dinner with some of the business leaders in our community. So, that's going to be huge. And so yeah, my plan is since it's an easy keyword for my first client, I just plan on building them a nice website with like really good on-page SEO. And honestly, I think that would probably be enough to rank them for their keyword because they actually have an age domain, and because they've been using it for email, not for a website. But I'll also get obviously like the basic backlinks, right? I'll bachelor or Chamber of Commerce and places like that. Maybe some directories, and just
Foundational
clean up the
backlinks.
citations.
Yep,
Yeah. Hmm.
absolutely. And as far as that goes with your client right now that you're going to get results for, um, do you have any like misbelief that you can get results? Because I know a lot of people, they're not confident, so they don't get clients because they feel as if they can't get results. Is there any doubt in the results that you're going to be able to provide? And if so, if there is a doubt, I mean, how are you going to tackle it? And if you don't have one, if you don't have, a doubt in your ability to service, why is that? Why do you feel so confident in what you do?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't think that I have any doubts in like obviously if I would be trying to rank for a keyword where there's already 10 agencies across the nation, all of them have their own clients and they're all trying to rank for this keyword that brings in $1 billion a month. Like obviously I would have doubts, right? But for a keyword that like this where it's not a lot of volume, so it's not a lot of competition, I don't have any doubt that I'll be able to rank my client and get them on the first page. I mean, hopefully, the first result and their map, Google My Business listing up on the map pack.
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty surefire strategy.
Yeah.
Okay, well, hey man, I wanted to thank you. I wanted to get you on the moment you messaged me and told me you got the deal. To pick your brain a little bit, glad you got the client. Obviously, I knew you were going to get the client the moment you brought it up, but just wanted to get your success.
Awesome. Thank you.
No problem.